Vibes on, vibes on. Vibes on, vibes on. Vibes on, vibes on.
Oh man, I get to talk to superstars, man, and I get to enjoy music from superstars. But anyways, before all of that, yeah. Now today's gonna be very different. I feel like I'm gonna be interviewed because these are my friends, brothers. I've seen them grow. I've seen them sleep in the studio, playing video games. I've never actually had the opportunity to score them on FIFA. I'm hoping that's gonna happen soon, but maybe soon.
You can try.
Maybe soon. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out the Man United fans in the studio to see the stress they've been going through. But anyways, before we get to all of that, that's a little taste of what today's conversation is going to be like. I have to let you know this November marks the 15th anniversary of Silverbird Cinemas in Ghana. 15 years of providing outstanding entertainment, creating lasting memories, and building successful collaborations. Over 1 million customer interactions, 500 brand activations, 2 exhibition centers, 170,000 active community members, multiple #1 box office films, and many, many, many more. I step into the new dimension when it comes to Silverbird Cinemas because they have so much coming up. Follow them at silverbirdghana.com on all social media platforms. And we're going to have them here on Wednesday to talk to them about, more exciting opportunities and experiences they have. And today is no exception. I promise you a wonderful experience coming up. So we're going to go for a quick commercial break. Let's just get straight to it. Right back. Now, we're supposed to be talking about music, but we're talking about soccer because, some of us are going through like an emotional roller coaster these past 10 years. Is that fair enough?
It is what it is.
10 years.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I just have to start off the interview like that. Spacely.
Yeah.
You've been going through for 10 years, man. How are you feeling?
I mean, it's ups and downs,
We won a couple last
There's been a lot of downs. Trust me, I'm in this with you. I'm going through this with you.
Oh, you're there inside too?
Yeah, there inside.
Oh, Charlie.
10 years.
By Jaga, they forsake the owners.
We win cup
They
last
forsake the
season.
owners.
We won a
Carabao.
cup last season.
Bro, Carabao.
Oh, they just changed the name.
I just, come on now.
No, it's still prestigious.
Come on now.
Carabao not the inside.
We won the league for 10 years.
No, it's still prestigious.
It's not prestigious.
At least the one
It's still
something.
prestigious.
Please.
You know the Carling Cup.
Can we
FPL.
please tell the Madrid guy to stay out
They're not
of
the inside, then they play different leagues.
conversation.
Then they play different leagues.
Yeah, because, anyways, I have the legendary, the amazing, the talented superstar. Should I add some more? Is there anything you guys will add? Legendary, talented superstars.
Happily married.
What was it?
They can't talk about
Happily married.
What?
Happily married.
Happily married. Oh, you guys are married. Which one of you is married?
No, he's born one.
Wait, which one of you is married? You?
Happily married one.
Oh, how's wifey?
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine. Oh man, I haven't met her yet. Oh, that's wonderful.
you will.
How'd you guys feel being like brothers-in-law?
Oh yeah, he made it happen. He's a father.
Oh, that's. Are you guys planning to follow in his footsteps anytime soon?
Oh, I
definitely,
mean,
this one.
God
North.
God is in this thing, in control.
Following soon. I was hoping this one.
Is it fair to say a lot of people would have been surprised that you're getting married first? Because I had you guys on Live FM like 3 years ago, and I asked a lot of random questions like, who gets all the ladies? Without mentioning, everyone was like, that's Z, man. So, it's like you've fallen hard.
Yeah.
Oh, man, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Ah,
I appreciate
when's the
it. I
wedding,
appreciate
man?
it. In April.
In April?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
invited,
man,
you're
I gotta get my suit ready.
You, the producer, everyone.
The producer, everyone.
Everyone's invited.
Oh, that's wonderful, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm so
I'll
proud
send
of you.
invitation soon. So.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
do you want to say anything to that? Your brother's getting married.
I'm happy for him. For him. It's not an easy.
You haven't
not
said
easy
thank
journey.
you yet. I know this guy's not happy with that. It's all
Right, he's
I'm
not
happy.
He hasn't said thank you.
I'm
Oh,
happy.
he hasn't said thank you.
Yeah, he said
Why?
congratulations.
Yeah, he's getting married.
He
I'm
hasn't
buying
said
my suits today.
congratulations. He said
Buy my suits
congratulations.
today.
You're buying your suit today.
Yeah, I'm
but it's in
buying
April. You might gain weight, bro.
You get me, Charles? Accra had
key.
Okay, anyways, guys, how you doing, man? I mean, we're going to talk about everything today. We're going to try our best to fit this into 1 hour. But North, I'd love to ask this question. Let's look away from the music, right? Away from you guys being on stage. I saw you at Tidal Rave. We're going to get into all of that. I saw you at This Is Tema. Away from all of that, how you doing, man? Like mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, how you doing, man? Because I know you believe in chakras.
Yeah. Honestly, right? It's just on and off.
On and off.
Yeah, on and off because how I say it.
ECG.
Oh man.
Well, that's one. But like, I feel like, honestly, right? I'm sometimes I get sad as a music producer in Ghana, cause I feel like Ghanaians are not ready for change. It's sad.
Sad situation.
It's a sad situation. And if we don't change, we'll never get to the Grammys.
Are you saying this for like from a holistic point of view or entertainment and music wise, creatively?
I'm saying it from a creative point of view, from a tried and tested point of view. Do you get me? Because I feel like I'm somebody, if you listen to my sound, I'm somebody that my music is very diverse in terms of I capture the international reference and I also add my local to it. But creating in Ghana, like for these past few years, I mean, it's good. It's a good industry, but I just feel like if we don't open our ears and like start experimenting more, we'll never reach the Grammy level.
Don't you think that means that we the creatives have to do a bit more? And again, this might come off a bit controversial, but I'm going back to something Rick Rubin said. To me, he's like the greatest, right?
He is the greatest.
Rick Rubin is like, Charlie, if anybody watching this knows Rick Rubin, you know.
OG
and he
engineer.
says he focuses on himself first, not even the audience. Like he makes music he'd want to listen to.
Yeah.
So from all of us, right, from the questions we're asking, right, as brothers, even though we're brothers, we have an audience, right? From the music we're making, from the way we perform, isn't it on our shoulders to do more of that to change the minds of the audience?
So from my standpoint, there's only much you can do, because we're in a country where the majority is kind of like illiterate. So if you don't dumb down your music content, it's not going to be heard. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I'm not fighting it, to be honest.
But no, you've actually done that.
Yeah, but
Godzilla did that.
Yeah,
Your albums have done that.
Your
Your fashion has done that.
You have to if you want to thrive in the industry. It's just.
No, I mean like you've actually like not dumbed down. That's what I'm saying. Based on what you're saying, right?
As much as you might think, I have dumbed down.
Oh, you have.
Oh. Yeah, trust me. When I
So Godzilla could have been like way.
Could have been way, but like at the end of the day, too, everything is beautiful in the way it goes. That's what you have to
Do you agree with it? Do you agree with what he's saying?
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, to a certain level, I do agree with everything he's saying, and I also believe that it's an inclusive thing where I don't feel like we are the only ones. It's up to us to, get our creative this thing to where it's supposed to get to. I feel like it's our environments too, and where we find ourselves. Because for me, what I see is we live in a very, very toxic.
Era.
I don't want to say country, but
part of the world.
Yeah, in a very no. I mean, to be very, very honest, if you look at our industry, even with our fellow artists and stuff, it's not organic or original.
Bro, what are some of these toxicities, do you think? Because again, the audience, they just see us again on stage. They see you guys here looking fly. We're having a cool conversation. Like someone sees Spacely and is like, Spacely's cool. He's got tattoos. He's like, he's chilling. Spacely ain't got no problems. Like that's how the audience see. I mean, social media has bridged the gap a bit, right? But they see celebs as gods, so to speak, right? So what are some of those experiences that you've had in the industry behind the scenes, not even being specific to any one person, that makes you feel like that? Because again, your fans watching this might not be happy to hear you say that, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, I understand. But like I said, I know for me, I'd say I'm very observant, and I do know like I have a fair idea of my diehard fans because it started a very long time ago, and I've moved with a certain group of people, a niche of people where I even have like a WhatsApp group from my niche fans. You understand? And I also believe that we have people who are like, is generic the right word to use? Like generic fans where if he's a fan of mine, he's also a fan of Joey, also a fan of everybody. You understand? And me, like you said, Rick Rubin does things according to his own, you know, his own time, and that's how I also move.
Okay.
I don't do things based on what people want or based on what, you know. But at the same time, it's like here's very toxic. There's just a few people who actually have you, and even the people that have you or people that support you. I mean, because of, you know, everyone's like we're in an era where it's there are more followers than leaders. You understand? So it's like,
oh, that's deep.
Yeah. There are more followers than leaders. So it's like
deep.
if one person says something, everyone's like automatically following, even if it's, and most of the time it so happens that it's negative or it's, you know, very unnecessary, but people actually do follow those things, and it's sad. Unlike when you I think in Canada, you know, in Canada, let's talk about the industry. In Canada, they have monies that are allocated for arts. If you're an upcoming artist, you can actually go get money to, you know, fund your stuff. Unlike here.
Like any other profession there, right?
Yeah. Okay. You know, I feel like it's easier to make music outside than make music here. Here especially. Because you can see online. We're always fighting each other, and it's always like Ghana versus Nigeria. But the thing is, there's no competition. We are the ones that create that competition for us. And we also put ourselves down. And it's rather sad.
I don't think it's, I beg to differ though. I feel, I'll put this way. Creating music in this country is one of the best thing actually. Because the peace of mind we have to create here alone is enough. Because you ask Nigerians, why do they come here? It's because of the peace of mind we have. It's marketing it out there is the problem.
That's facts though.
You get what I'm coming from?
But do we even market it here enough though?
That's where
That's the
you
thing.
get what I'm coming from.
Because I don't see
creating is a whole different thing.
Because, bro, like if I'm
the
going
business.
to town, right, and I see 10 billboards with just 2 artists, it's not as good. I mean, for the artists, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as seeing 10 different artists on those 10 billboards. And we don't see that enough here. Maybe that's where
people
they are
you're
coming
seeing
from.
are majors, signed to majors.
Yeah, that's
Do you understand? They're
major
signed to big deals that they are ahead on a different management level. So it's different for them with budget. They come with budget, with everything. Before you drop a music, you have your budget that you're working with to market. So you're going to push it here, or you're going to push it here. You're going to have a billboard. You're going to put, you get me? It's organized. It's a business.
That's because
And this is what we fail to educate people. It's a business. It's a business.
And so the fact
The talents they will, but it be business.
doesn't the fact that we've not supposedly understood the business enough affect our peace of mind?
We could
That's
say
where I'm
that too.
coming from.
Exactly.
Right?
That's
Like,
what
it
I'm
goes
actually
back
coming
to
It's
it.
yes. I remember one time I think I was in an Uber. I think I took a car. The guy, it was like, "Yo, space, Charlie, I want blue." I'm like, "Me too. I want blue."
Crazy.
You get me? It's they just teach them like you just want to do music, but it's more than just going to the studio and recording. It's a big job. It's a business.
So like he's saying,
Yeah.
would you prefer Canada or somewhere else compared to Ghana?
Oh, don't prefer it and see.
Okay, so let me
So
just,
as much as you like love the system,
Of course, I love home.
you
but
accept
I'm talking
that we're
about
going through these things.
we have creating music here is dope, but pushing it out there
Okay.
is where
No, please
the
come.
problem is.
just to like put the icing on the cake for this topic. I feel like we're not even discriminating on the Ghanaians. It's not their fault. They have no they have no how will I say it? They have no technical know-how as to what they like. They like what they like, and that's a support or the boom cha. It's from where we're from, but coming from my perspective and where I see things and the kind of songs that I've created. If you follow me, if you follow North, if you listen to songs like Cupid, if you listen to songs like Godzilla, as much as you hear them and you hear the Ghana influence, you just know that these songs are different from the songs that come out from Ghana. Do you understand? And I feel like if we want to make a difference like the Nigerians on the international front, we have to be upfront in such songs instead of the
What we're
other
used
songs.
to.
Yeah. It's a sad fact.
And I
but
feel
that's
like-
why we're not involved.
Yeah, I feel like what the world has not even tapped fully into our sound. I feel.
Honest.
Yeah, so
I think
I like that he's
the
saying
word
that,
has
right?
not tapped
And I'm sorry to
fully
cut you,
into
but
us.
you
No.
know, there's that end of the conversation where people say, "Oh no, if we focus on their softball and their zonto and the high life specifically,
No, we have
you know,
so much
because it's
sound.
not there, it's better to focus on these things."
So I'll front with you on that. That's if we have a song called Yeah Baby. If you listen, Yeah Baby is a support.
Yeah,
but
it
there's
is.
an element of EDM that the international people respond to.
Okay.
Do you get me? So our Ghana people will mess with it, and the international people too will mess with it because it's fusion. And I feel like fusion is the future.
Fusion.
Like we're here sitting right now thinking of what's the next thing to take Ghana to the next stage. And I'm here. I'm like, okay, what if we do Azonto and Amapiano? You get me? That's fusion. That's futuristic.
Mixed both
You get me? But we're in a country where, because the majority are just like, they like the normal boom boom chair. Nobody's willing to explore. And if we don't explore too, we're not going to reach the lives of Rema and Thames.
We're going to come to that, but RJZ, are these ends of these conversations why, for example, we haven't had an album from you guys for what, 5 years? Is that am I correct?
In three. I
Three
think,
years thereabout. Are these part of the reasons? Because, like he said, it's not just going to the studio and record music.
Yeah,
like there's so much that goes into it. And now we're understanding these things. Like you see a Beyonce album, one song has 12 writers. Now we're having these conversations, right? There's nothing wrong. There's performers. I was talking to Kwame musicians, like there's performers, there's composers, there's singers, there's writers. You know, so many elements.
It's a big job.
Again, are these things the reasons why, for example, for one of the biggest groups in the country, if not the biggest, why we haven't had an album, a full body of work for 3 years? Because fans are not happy that they haven't had these things, but they're not just your fault. Because you have an audience to talk to, you have production, you have financing, all these things. So is that why?
No, well, it's partly because I feel like we had finished our the tape we're about to drop. We had finished that 2 years ago, but sadly, it was because of you know the tape before that, the tape 2.
Yeah.
You know, we had released so much music, we had put so much music in the system in the space of 3 years, to the point where now it was time for us to quit releasing the music and then go on tour and then start performing the songs that we put out. But sadly, COVID came into play.
Okay.
You understand? So COVID and managerial issues were I think I would say the most. Those are the problems that we faced. That's what hit us actually like really, really hard, and having to sort out our managerial issues. So I feel like those are the things that stalled our project. Yeah.
How has business affected, the growth of Lamem as a group, right? Because again, you guys grew up as brothers. As artists, the first thing we want to do is just be heard. Bro, I just want to go to the studio, record music, and perform.
Yeah.
Now, as you're growing up, business ends of the conversations are coming. Let's not lie. Somebody's in Spacely's ear, somebody's in Jay's ear, somebody's talking to Darko. These things come about. Yeah. How has that affected positively or negatively the brotherhood, the growth, the creative aspect of Lamem Gang? And has it?
I mean, I feel we know each other very well, as a thing, from the jump. So I know what makes him tick, whatever.
So you have to tell me at the end of it. I want to know.
Oh yeah, I mean, we might fight. And the thing is, you will not avoid fights. We'll surely argue about something. So it's not like we're scared about arguing about something. We will argue. Today we might argue about the most random thing. So we actually know each other. We know it's not going because of this argument is going to stop what's we have that's ahead of us. So we just put the purpose we put the music ahead first, no matter what happens. Yeah.
So the business hasn't affected you guys as much as people might think?
I mean, it has affected the way. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, the economy has affected us.
Yeah, for sure.
To be honest. But
how about the growth, though, with the fans and the fame?
With the fans, too, yeah. I mean, because we deprived them music. So, yeah. So it's kind of like a slant.
It's only understandable. So, it's understandable that they'll be pissed.
Yeah, we denied
them. And how do you guys respond to that? Because again, I was talking to EO like a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, bro, I just dropped an EP, 5 songs. He goes to town, and people ask him, when's the next song coming?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? And again, we're sitting here talking about music that he released or sat on for 2 years.
Yeah.
I was listening to Drake, and he was like, he can sit on a song for 4 weeks, right? Just writing and changing stuff and writing and changing stuff, right? But again, we're having these conversations of the audience understanding you guys as artists, just like North said at the beginning, right? So how do you deal with that, in response to the fans? Because you're human beings, you have emotions. Again, we want to hear the music. We want to see the concerts. It seems like we've not gotten enough of that. And this is even for me, even though I'm a brother, this is coming from a fan, right? I've not got enough. I want more.
But I get you though.
Yeah,
but
for
one thing
sure.
too that I'll say is like, one thing about Lamem is our music is timeless. I think we put a sting on the fact that we're trying to make music that's going to live forever. That's why Godzilla still feels like it was dropped yesterday.
After 5 years.
You get me? So if you have to wait for good music, I don't feel
See,
like
mommy
you
and
should
food,
show.
they take long.
They rush it with
When you
it,
taste time, you understand. Yeah, I kept
The
long.
fans don't understand though. That's the thing. I mean, fans are going to be the fans. What's been the most difficult thing about being Lamem Gang? See, I didn't say being a part of Lamem Gang. What's the most difficult thing about being Lamem Gang? Because as much as you're Spacely, you're Lamem. Right? Whatever you do has an indirect or adverse effect on your brothers. Yeah. That's fact.
That's facts.
I just be chilling with
That's facts.
girls.
That's facts.
Right? How what's been the most difficult part about being Lamem Gang? Who wants to go?
Honestly, I feel like it's just at the end of the day, when you put like 3 people or 6 people in a room, it's different minds.
Deciding, yeah.
So to get the mind to be one before we take the next step, it's kind of difficult.
That's it.
Just for us to make our mind
Decision.
on the decision. We have to go back and forth 6 times,
So many
6 different
times.
brains to rack it to be sure that this is what we want to do. That's why our stuff takes just a little bit long. But apart from that, I believe it's the way communication. Because if we are not all okay, even if one person is not okay, we don't.
That means we
won't
don't
drop
move,
it.
yeah.
We don't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Everybody has to be on the same level.
Deciding. Yeah.
So do we still have those 6 brains in Lamem?
It's bigger than 6.
It's bigger
to
than
be
6. I'm
honest.
saying it's a big
I don't know,
family.
like, it's a
in
big
general.
family.
But then-
bro.
We're kind of like the
The
front.
core 6.
The front.
We are
head.
just like the front
Wait,
runners.
first of all, guys, do you feel like these conversations take away from the music a bit too much, right? Because let's be honest, you go to interviews, you talk about these things. Today we have to focus on the album. But we tell people you're coming through and they're so interested in you, apart from the music, right? They're asking, they want to know. Before I get to those questions, how do you feel when these things supposedly take away from the fact that you want to make music? Are you bothered by it?
I don't think so. I feel at the end of the day, it's part of it is what it is. You get me? Like at the end of the day, you go somewhere, they will ask. A fan might like you based on the way you dress.
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from. It's a lifestyle, or whatever. So they will surely ask more private things about us. I don't think we can if you dodge those things.
And honestly, I also feel like being in a group and being 6, we kind of, if you watch how we move Lamem, we were true to ourselves. Like if you, as much as we're all in the same group, we all look different.
Yeah.
And I retain what I look like. I'm not trying to be like Spacely. We all have our individual like brands. That's why people are still interested in the brand aside the music, because we're just ourselves. Like people
So
saw me
RJC
with this headband and Charlie. At first it didn't make sense, but now it
Exactly.
makes
Now
you get
people
me.
rocking it.
It's
I
just
mean, I
be-
tried to dye my hair for 2 years.
You get me? Yeah. So
Bro, it's so expensive. Bro, I had to maintain it. Bro, I had to maintain it.
No, salute every freaking
Let's not
week.
go there.
Every week.
No, I actually keep froze, you know.
You do? Yeah, I mean, from time to time. Yeah,
I barely go out, so I mean, people don't get to see it. but,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 6 brains. Where's Kweku BSM Kid Black these past couple of months?
Oh yeah.
Kid Black is outside the
Babylon,
country.
Outside the country.
Kid Black is
Kid
out.
Black's in America.
Is he coming back anytime soon?
Oh yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
next
yeah.
year. He's
Okay.
supposed to be back next
Okay,
year.
That's
so
for
he's
when,
coming
though?
back.
Yes,
He's
because we're dropping.
still
it.
part of Lamem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kid is still guy.
Okay, where's Kweku? Is he still part of Lamem?
Kweku is not part.
Kweku not part of Lamem.
Unfortunately,
Is
but
there
it's no bad
No
blood.
No bad blood.
No
we're
bad
cool.
blood.
No bad blood.
It's
no
never
bad
bad
blood.
blood.
Okay, dark vibes, obviously.
Oh, down there,
Yeah.
Don't shut that. Don't shut that.
I mean, I spoke to him not too long ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Again, a bit back to that. RJZ, does it hurt you when, it seems like all these conversations are about severing, or it's, again, I won't say seems like severing the bonds, because he's there, or he's not as part as much. I just want to know, are you hurt by that? Or not at all? It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I feel like, like he's saying, with us in the group, what people know is just skin to it, because it's deeper than that. When we are together, it's different, we have our own, relationship. So I don't think it hurts me when people feel like, or people think that, oh, this guy's not a part of this, or this guy doesn't want to be a, because we know what it is. We know who's a part and who's not a part.
Yeah.
We know, and we know. For me sitting here right now, I can tell you 100%. I can put my head on it and tell you that each and every one of them, including Darko, are all 100% in. And
have
that's how it's
tattoos of
always been.
Lamem.
So I mean, what other people say is not what we are looking at, to be honest.
And the thing is, it's
Doesn't
like
bother me.
like how we say it's like we're individual people that come together.
Exactly.
Like, best way I can put it, like Power Rangers.
Yes.
Everybody's playing a role. So if like one person is playing a role and he's getting a shine from it, that's what he
Comes
deserves,
back to us.
You understand? If this person is playing, I'm a producer. If I'm getting a shine because the beat is dope, nobody's going to feel away. He's an artist and a creator. If he's do you understand? So you just you know
Leave
what everybody's
everybody,
doing, and
it's we all have our individual careers. He drops his single,
Yeah.
we all support. So we understand everybody's freedom to do whatever they feel like. So it's just that's the first thing for like you understand everybody's freedom.
Like
You can
social
drop-
media nitpicks so much. One of the first questions that came up when you're coming, why aren't you on Darko's album?
I'm on the album.
Yeah, like you're on the album.
Darko's
right?
on the album.
Why isn't everyone else on the
I'm,
album?
I'm on the album. I did a couple ad libs. I did some.
That's what people. It's
Backings.
the sad- that's
Usually,
what people-
until I come and say I did backings.
I
did
did
backings on.
sequencing.
Maybe you wrote.
That's
No,
the
I
thing.
did sequencing for the album,
Oh,
like
you did?
arrangement.
Yeah, and I did
That's what
backings
people don't
for
know.
some-
Like,
I did-
that's-
was it?
everyone is involved in everyone's work, but you don't see
I was
it.
behind.
Does
I
it
did
get
backings.
tiring though?
No.
Again, when they're nitpicking, like
No, I mean, because you know the truth.
'cause, like,
Because
it's-
I did. That's what I'm saying. Like he said, he did the singing. I did backing for Backwards. I did some backups, additional vocals. He produced.
I was on his previous tape.
He produced.
Exactly.
He produced.
you do artwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like we're around until you know.
But honestly, though, I don't blame them, though. I get it, because it's like Lamem Gang. We always
They
have
want
to
to see
be
you
together.
together
Yeah,
every
it's always-
single
But you have to understand, we've been a group for 5 years. We're not going to be together all the time.
Yeah.
You understand? So I get it. It's nice. We're together.
Yeah,
but
we started to. We lived. It was villain sounds. Everybody was.
Oh yeah.
You understand? And we didn't also start as Lamem Gang. We started individual. Like, especially
Yeah.
recently did this link pop.
The pop-up.
We're all part of
They came to support.
the
It was my
team
pop-up.
to make it happen.
exactly.
Even though we're not coming to upfront because it's spaceless thing. When it's Lamem, it's all of us.
And we're all going to be at his wedding. I mean,
Understand.
obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was
You
about
guys
to say.
made it.
Right? Like,
That's what I
I'm
was
doing the
about
sound.
to say. Like,
I mean,
that's what I was about to say.
Right?
Yeah.
it would be crazy if you made everyone dye their head though. From
No,
me
that'd
to
be a
him to
crazy
him.
wedding.
that'd be a crazy
That'd be crazy, right? Like, that'd be your best man would dye their hair.
No, do this one. I'm the only one who has to have this one.
That'd be crazy though.
That
So,
would be crazy, though. That would
That'd
be
be
crazy.
a nice picture. That'd be a nice picture though.
Idea.
I see the aesthetic.
idea, bro.
Idea.
That'd be crazy though. But I do, have to, commend. I think one thing I want to commend is, apart from what you've been through, how you've handled what you've been through. Because again, I watch these interviews. I see you guys because I'm a fan. Apart from the fact that we talk and all these things, I'm a fan, right? And
Because you've seen it from way back.
Yeah,
right,
when we
it's like
started,
it's
yeah.
over
Know each
and
other,
over and
yeah,
over, and it seems like you guys have accepted that it's just not going to end. So you're going to do your thing.
That's
You're
what
going
I'm
to continue
saying.
making the music. And when we're going to go for a break, but when we get back, we're going to get to the project, the music, and all these things, and the expectations for the music. Are there any hesitations for dropping the music now after such a long time? Because with Success Man, are they going to make another Godzilla? I was listening to Tyler the Creator before we go on break, and he was like, people were saying, we missed the OG, and he was like, the OG is on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, like, it's still there, right?
Go stream.
Quick commercial
I feel
break, man.
you,
We'll be
yeah.
right back. So much more to get into. I'm having the time of my life, man. RJZ, what's the day in the life like?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Away from
wake
stage.
up in the morning.
The
I wake
effing
up in the
Bro,
morning.
don't try to be political. Don't even try to. And if he is, you guys have to tell me.
Oh yeah.
What's the day in the life like?
Self-care. First.
Self-care?
Facial wash and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not
Right.
make us stop.
Dine up. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, the self-care there. The self-care there.
Okay.
So yeah, if I go add self-care, I wake up self-care.
Okay.
I roll one. Then
Oh my God.
then I listen to some gospel.
Ooh-wee. Esther Smith.
Some Mr. Smith for you.
Down
For a couple
The
minutes.
effing legend. Wow, crazy.
Then what do? Then I go and buy.
Social media, check a couple of DMs.
Some
Are you
feed.
allowed to check DMs right now since you're getting married and stuff? Do you check as much?
No. I'll
Or
let
do
my
you
wife
get
do that.
permission?
No, I'll let my wife do that.
Or your wife goes to your DMs?
Yeah, I'll let her
I'm
check. I'll let her
sure,
check.
like, doesn't that bring up
Oh, I
fights?
think I
and
tell you, so we passed that life. Oh. So right now the streets.
So you know there's streets again?
No. So like my.
stuff? Space, is that true?
Is the camera working?
Camera's working.
Then I
He
just.
said he's on the streets. You know this is going to go viral, right?
I was just
Behave yourself.
asking.
Behave yourself.
I was just asking.
No, Is he off the street?
Yeah, it looks like.
Trust me.
It looks like.
Oh, it's off the street.
Oh, trust me.
I'm the
Bro,
manager.
I'm gonna go through your tweets, bro.
I'm managing.
I'm gonna go through your likes, bro.
Jason, trust
It's what is the likes.
It's what
It's a police.
Remember the retweets, the
Jason,
likes.
trust. Oh,
The likes, and I just
I say go there tweet and kasa. We dey manifest the law for there. You say.
Because my boy IJC, IJZ and 5,000 others like. Because you are a public figure.
Yeah.
Hey,
So if you
okay.
be double tapping,
You say and
you know, on social media and
5,000.
anywhere else.
I know it's
MX24 TV.
No, I be like, Jason, you got agenda. You got agenda.
Listen, when you come the shit again.
I am off.
Nah, Jason.
I say I have to say, I mean,
fuck me for here.
like, we are in the streets a little bit more. I don't want to name you though. I don't
But
want
that
Oh,
to
street,
name
man,
you.
shut down that street.
Wait, shit.
Who did that street?
No.
Who did that?
Your mom jump into the court.
5,000 is there.
Anyways, okay, so this is just us, right? I apologize.
Sorry.
Bro, you said something as the interview was going on, right? I mean, you mentioned a couple of names. You mentioned Rima. You know, let's not lie. You know, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, shout out to him.
We look at people like Burna Boy. We look at Davido. We look at Sarkodie. We look at Shatawale. We look at Wizkid. These comparisons, and I want to know from you, North, right? Because you produce a lot of people. Like, you work with a lot of people. Are they healthy? Again, we're in a competitive industry, don't get it wrong. But it's become so predominant. Like, it's become, some people might say, exhausting. Everything you do is hyper compared.
Yeah.
What is Nigeria doing? What is Ghana doing, right? Now, people are saying we have to do Amapiano. I get the fusing. Fusing is good. Featuring is good. Lil Wayne said, featuring, let's feature, right? But it's become so hyper-focused on these comparisons, right? Is that healthy?
Yeah.
Or should we just leave it?
Yeah, it's healthy. So me,
It's healthy.
I take it from a soccer. I like soccer, and this Mbappe comes today and they're comparing him with this guy. It's healthy because even with me, or with Lamem Sef, like even when they started with these comparisons, I felt like it kind of put us on our toes a bit.
Oh,
Honestly.
I mean, obviously, right? They compare you to that
I mean, it's
Saka
normal.
boys.
Again, me, it's
Just I feel
Still
like
chilling, still relaxed. Comfortable in
What do you think
myself.
about that conversation?
What?
Lamem and Saka.
What do I think?
Honestly, right? As a fan, it's exciting. Bro, I grew up on 50 Cent Ja Rule. Bro, I grew up on
Same.
50 Cent Kanye West.
Wow.
Right? And it's crazy when you love both of them, when you like both of them.
There's a
But,
comparison.
yeah.
They're always gonna compare. No matter you get what I'm
What do you think about it?
I feel like if you not do nothing good, like you're not gonna be in someone's.
You're not going to talk about it.
Yeah. So it's cool. You're relevant. You've done something. It's like you get used to it. It's annoying sometimes.
you know, all I
but
say
like,
is anybody who asks me, I just say who came first, and we still here.
Oh, man.
That's it, bro.
Man, oh, man. Is there any comparison to Lamem?
In terms of.
Is there any
Sound?
comparison to Lamem?
Sound?
What, like,
sound-wise,
everything.
I don't think
Sound stage.
Bro, nobody jumps like him.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
doesn't even
Like
know.
everything.
I
because-
myself, you can't compare me as
like the whole art, like the whole art in general. You feel me? Like it's from lifestyle, dressing, everything, sound. So it's like I don't even think it's comparison. They're doing their thing to respect everything.
This-
I have songs with them.
Yeah, like we're very
that's
cool
what I'm
people.
saying.
Me,
It's no,
the thing is,
it's
I
never
feel like
an issue.
the comparison is deeper than just a comparison. I feel like it's an Accra Kumasi thing. That's how I see it.
honest,
It's like an
honest,
Accra
honest,
Kumasi thing.
honest,
So it's like
honest.
you get what I'm
Honest,
saying.
honest,
So I don't
honest.
really, I don't really feel.
I
the
mean, we
type
could
of
say
way
that
when-
too, because
when people
that's
are-
that niche of crowd too. Kind of even though they kind of broke into
Honest.
the crowd
If
too.
you be honest, like
It's kind of two people kind of battling. Yeah, I'm holding my people down. I'm holding my people down too. So
Okay. Example, Ghana, Nigeria. Now, it's cool to compare like you guys are saying, but to look down on another artist for not winning a Grammy, that's
hell
not
no,
right.
come on.
no.
That's the end of the conversation.
cannot-
that
That's-
it's
you
not
can't throw
healthy, is it?
shade.
That's why I was saying that it's so sad that we now live in an era where it's toxic
glorify
everywhere.
toxic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, is it even necessary to make fun of
You have no
someone?
idea what artists go through in a whole year.
Yeah.
To come tell them you did not.
That's
Oh,
what
I
we live
wish
for
they
right
knew
now.
what you go through mentally alone. Up there, you drop your music. You don't know what's gonna get. You go on tour. You're performing. You don't know what the person's going through. So
For
the
close
best
to
you
a
can
year,
like,
I hadn't gone behind the mic. For close to a year.
For real?
Yeah, it got to a point I had stopped making music.
Why?
'Cause Yeah, because mentally,
Test block.
Okay.
mentally, I wasn't even there. Secondly, I had to take care of my son, you know,
Shouts to
all
him.
these things. Yeah, shouts to my boy.
Every baby.
Every
Yeah,
baby.
so you know, like all these things come into play, and if up there is not right,
It's not just,
the
we
machine
don't,
won't
we
work.
don't, we
You
don't preach
understand?
mental, like,
Yeah,
this thing
up
here.
there is not right. The machine won't work. So
Bro, before we get to the album, I just want to say I feel like Lamem deserves more.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I feel like I want to see Lamem more, again, as a fan, right? I feel, I'm sure, I know a lot of people are going to agree with me. I feel like Lamem deserves more awards. Lamem deserves to be more on the VGMA stage, for example. Lamem, I just feel like
Honestly,
you guys
yeah.
deserve more.
Honestly, yeah. That's where I feel like the comparisons are coming from. Honestly, I get that we're two groups or collective blah blah doing the same, but I also get that people feel like Lamem could have done more or should be
doing more. Yeah.
That's why they're trying to like all these
To
things
push
just to
us.
get
Yeah,
us
to
to
push us around, yeah.
do whatever we're supposed
It's all
to do,
love.
honestly. So we see it and we appreciate it.
So you're going to do more. Is that
Oh, yeah, it's tough
that's
love.
the answer.
You get me?
I mean,
It's like-
you can tell.
You can tell it's
we're
tough
doing
love.
more.
Like, yo, guys, we've not heard
Yeah.
music from you.
And
There's
the
a-
more, okay,
If
sorry.
there's a word like uvamo, that word to the
Now
Exactly.
you go to the camera.
Oh, yes. It's,
With this project.
we're ready. This is already like, you get me? It's 8-1.
Make I
I
tell
wish you
them,
guys
make I
would
tell them.
understand.
Yeah.
projects, not project.
Back to back.
Projects.
Back to
Yeah,
back.
Like it's back to
So
back.
wait, the projects we're come to talk about is the first in a line of projects.
Like 6 they go.
Honestly,
6
right?
projects.
See, honestly, right?
There's no breaking it.
RJZ alone, he has like 5-6 hours
Do you
sitting on
understand?
his computer. We can go and you play it for you right now.
Even though he didn't record for a year, bro, that's
Bro,
crazy.
see, honestly,
Right?
the reason why
High five for that, bro. Like,
the reason why
Jay, like,
Godzilla,
nah, like-
Godzilla and Names is still hot is because that's why I said the music is timeless.
Timeless music.
You understand? If the music, if the giddy giddy self, if we drop on right now, it will pass over people's heads. Light.
Okay.
Yeah, you get me.
Everybody
Up to
has
now,
a
some
story.
people are still even now understanding how the whole Godzilla song goes. Years, 5 years from now.
5 years.
You get me?
Crazy. So let's talk about this project now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the trailer.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Yes,
We're going to
sir.
talk about it.
Yes,
We're going to
sir.
talk about the upcoming projects. Check this
Sir.
out.
Let's start a riot.
So one of the highlights was the United jersey. Thank you. Thank you for always repping. Like, he's such a real G, man.
You know,
Such a real G.
I've been the realest.
Red
He's
Devil.
such a real
I've
G.
been the realest. Trust me.
He's like Johnny Evans, man. Like, he goes and cuts, like, he's,
Yeah, you feel me?
he's always
Give me that.
winning.
Give me that. Yeah.
Please tell,
You know what he's
please
saying.
tell me about this project.
This one,
I mean, what
this
is
one, Harry Maguire.
Hey, Charlie.
Harry Maguire.
Listen, you did form. You
I'm
did form.
Maguizi.
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 Please tell me about this project.
Yo, this project is self-explanatory. Like, let's start a riot. That's
We've been
it.
quiet for so long, and let's
Quiet,
start
so
the
like,
riot.
let's cause some.
You guys want chaos?
Let's cause.
Who came up with that title for the album?
I think
For the
Rocco
EP?
said it in
I said it in one of the songs.
one of the songs, but it's something we just picked back
Yeah, we just
and
picked.
I think decided on it. Like, let's start a riot.
Wait, that's what we do. The same way we got the Lamem name.
Yeah,
We
especially said in the
especially said it in the
intro.
song,
Did
so we
it
picked it
way
from
back
there.
and we
let's start.
took it back. Yeah, about
When you're dropping a name like Let's Start a Riot, are you a bit hesitant? Because people see Riot.
nah.
These guys know they're here already. And they come to start a riot. So much energy on stage.
Yeah.
You know, they're going against the norm. And I think great people always go against the norm, right?
Yeah.
Kanye West said it's crazy how we always point fingers at people who inspire us the most. Point fingers at Michael Jackson, at Tupac, at him, Kanye West. But they inspire us the most. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So we see Let's Start a Riot. It might not make sense today, just like Kanye's albums. But what do you want that to tell people who are not even a fan of Lamem Gang? Let's Start a Riot.
Let's start a riot. I feel like when you see Let's Start a Riot, and you'd obviously be intrigued as to what it means.
Yeah.
Then you go into our discography, or you go into our when you do your research, that's when you realize it's all about Lamem exudes energy, and you know all these things like riots,
Unleashing the energy.
you know, electrifying. How do you call it? Should I say emotion? Yeah, electrifying stuff basically. So it's like we exude energy. So riots is kind of synonymous to energy and stuff, you know. So,
rage.
I mean, that's basically what it is. Like you were saying, it's self-explanatory.
Okay. So it's not a fight. You guys aren't
Oh
fighting.
no. We're trying to say like let's.
Charlie, where we there? People see us say, hey.
Oh no. I mean,
Right?
you see, how to put it?
Wait, yeah,
Let's like we say, let's be free. Free
Okay.
yourself. Let's rage.
But who was that on the cover though?
That's
one of our guys.
That's one of our members. You see, it's a big
it's a
family.
big family, bro.
I have the same
Like, I was
tattoo
wondering,
too.
like-
I have the same tattoo
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a big family than what you guys are just seeing.
Okay.
We'll be doing a quiz for that, so then it's part of the questions.
Part of
I
the
thought you
question.
come to ask.
Yeah,
So anyone who
that's
finds
was
out
it.
who he is
Who is
also
this
gets,
person?
you know, a prize.
If you can get
so.
it, you
Wait,
get
so
a free
Ademo,
meal.
I think get them.
Oh yeah, you got it.
If you get that,
Charlie,
then
Wednesday
we'll do
Street,
the
they
prize.
don't play as you. Yeah, you get there tonight, bro. Wednesday Street. So this is dropping on Friday.
Yes, it's
How many
Friday.
songs, please?
4 songs.
4 songs.
Yeah, an EP.
Wow, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, back to back.
4 songs. Features, please. Any features?
Featuring our big brother Joey
It's
B.
always busy.
Always
Daryl-
busy.
Daryl is a
The
gang
first-
member. He's a la member.
He's a la member.
He's a la
What
member.
does Joy mean to you guys, man?
Big bro.
Wow,
Big brother.
Joey,
Charlie.
Joey.
Big bro.
I feel like Joey was really instrumental to Lamem
Yes.
Gang. If you remember the Daryl EP,
Yeah.
he put
Yes.
each of us on
the tape.
the tape in our
He gave us a
different
specific, yeah.
retrospects. In terms of even as much as people don't know, RJZ is a creator. He's an artist aside music, and he did the artwork and whatnot for that
Okay.
project. And I produced and specially featured, and Dako's featured. So we were all on the project in our
Yes.
different ways. So I feel like he was very instrumental to putting us to the Ghana front.
Sure.
And we took it from there. So we always
Yeah, we always
appreciate him
be
for
more.
that.
I think it was my first ever time working with. Yeah, busy get my first
Yeah.
feature out there.
Yeah,
So it was
right.
like really appreciate that. always.
Has anyone said why just 4 songs?
Also,
Or are you expecting that? Like fans are going to be like, bro,
We want
it's
you
been-
to rinse
It's been
it.
3 years.
Yeah, I know,
You're
but-
giving 4 songs.
But
but it's a but though.
it's we want to be able to play back to back. You see the way I think people are the consumers rinse.
era.
Yeah, the streaming era is so fast. We want you to be able to rinse this before the album comes.
Before the album. This is just like a pack. Like, oh, sorry for the long wait. The
And it's
album
like
is
a
coming next
Christmas.
year.
You get
Yeah, just a
enjoy
Christmas
this.
So
pack.
Yeah.
all of you guys, Dark Vibes on it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
everybody.
Everybody.
Joey, like you said,
Kid Black is on
gang.
it.
Kid Black, the gang. Okay.
Gang.
Everybody's on it.
Ultra Nova gang.
Oh no! Oh man!
Gang.
Oh, bro.
Gang.
That's family.
Yeah.
Nova, you remember what you guys said. But people don't know. Okay, so an album next year, is that confirmed?
Yep.
Straight.
Yeah, confirm.
How many albums? 1, 2, 3.
You might get
So
as
we'll
long as
See, the
much as
fans,
we are
though,
there.
if I don't ask, I'll get in trouble.
We'll drop. I mean, he'll drop his solo
Individual.
project too. He's gonna drop his solo
I'll drop my
project. I'm gonna
project.
drop my solo project.
Drop his project.
Dark is gonna drop. Kid is gonna drop.
I mean, Dako's dropped.
he's already
yeah,
dropped.
that's
And he's
what
gonna drop even.
Drop again.
This guy sitting on 6 or 5.
Bro, this guy
Drop
got
it. Won't
You the
drop
Baba
it.
the guy,
steal,
bro.
bro.
Is
He's
that
not
gonna
like
be after the wedding? Because you're gonna be busy from now on.
We'll do album
Like-
listening at the wedding.
Yeah, you understand?
You know, like I'm going to tell my producer, can we please have them on in April? Someone in April, so we can just have an interview because I want to know about the
You
wedding.
want to
Oh
see
yeah,
how
we'll go do
this
some
thing
nice
go.
listening.
Because already I go there.
I go
So
do-
if
You
you know
follow
how
me,
I
I
have
will
a lot
DJ.
of questions
We
to
all
ask.
make MC
I'll be
set for
DJing
you.
Oh yeah,
there.
bro, like for real, like what's going
Oh
on?
yeah, I go DJ.
You want dyed hair and stuff?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, so
go
this is
down,
dropping
man.
again Friday.
Friday.
It's going to be like a
Friday,
midnight
please.
thing. Is there anything we should expect? Like,
Yeah, midnight.
Midnight. And
Like
a
a thief in
surprise.
the night.
A surprise. Something small
Something
attached to the
surprise might come actually with it.
okay, a surprise. Any any videos coming with this?
Yeah, you might get a video with it. That's the surprise.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, but you
regardless the song.
Come on now.
I like it. Yo,
There's no video.
I
There's no
apologize.
video.
I just saw that. Yeah, he's actually living it, right? Yeah, I
Sorry,
saw that.
it's a
Apologetic.
surprise.
Okay, so oh, bro, we said everything, bro. Is there anything you want to add for Lamem? Because again, I think I've spoken a bit on behalf of the fans that they want more of you. They want to see you perform. Oh, concerts, none this year.
None.
Because
But I,
like I
want to
said,
say,
yeah.
I did a pop-up this year, though. I want to
Okay,
thank
how did
everybody
that go?
came
Please
through.
tell us.
The Link Pop. I started with Merchmania.
Okay.
I rebranded it to the Link Pop this year.
Okay,
And we did that at
so
Jumbo.
it's an annual thing.
Yes, every
Okay,
year. I did that Jumbo Spaces. And
Okay.
it was, friends came through, the whole gang came to support. It was successful. I want to shout out everybody, the sponsors that came to
Nice.
support this pop-up. It's been a blessing.
Nice. Bro, is there anything you want to add? Like,
So I just want to. I feel like we don't say this enough, cause I feel like Lamem. You always say Lamem. We say Dako North, but there's people behind Lamem that's making Lamem thrive. Do you understand? And we need to like shout
big
out those
family.
people too. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody behind behind us
whole
supporting us.
family.
Like,
Yeah, you know.
because it's always the love is always coming to us, but there are people in the background that actually pushing us to do the work.
RJZ, before you say yours, I mean, as much as you know, I make music. I'm a part of the media. I can't deny that, right? I just want to know honestly, has the media supported you enough in the whole bubble? Because it's a big machine, from the media to the artists to those behind the cameras, right? Like you're saying, there's so many people who make La Meme work, brother. Honestly, has the media done enough? Is the media doing enough, or should the media do more?
I'd say the media has always done their job. If the media has always done their job from the looks of things, I feel like they've been consistent in terms of supporting us. Because the same interviews. I mean, we hadn't dropped for 3 years, but we still get interviews. You know, that support is still there. That acknowledgement, the fact that you can even be called for an interview. You know, even if you don't happen to go, the fact that you're even called, that means you're still in the back of people's minds. You know. Okay. So it's like with the media, like, and now you can see like you have more media houses coming up, and you know. So it's like I feel like they've been consistent with you know,
Very true.
helping them.
Shout outs to everyone.
We've met you like 3 times on media, like
right?
interviews.
Exactly.
So I feel like
No, that's what we did.
Way back.
Bro, like, I pray you do bigger things. Okay, now is there anything you want to add? I just had to find out. Is there anything you want to say? Again, in terms of the
North
project?
is going to have a beat.
Yeah,
contest
that's what I was
soon.
feeling for.
North. Come on now.
We're going to pioneer. Don't worry, we're working on it.
What's going
We're
on?
going to have that soon, a beat contest very soon. It's going to be out there.
I know,
So
like
we're
it's
working on it with our
Okay.
pop-up. We're going to get his out there.
live by the drums.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you liking the beats you're hearing in Ghana? From Ghana?
Bro, definitely.
Who's your favorite producer apart from you?
Apart from me.
That was a good one.
I mess with a lot of young cats. I have to shout out MI6. I have to shout out A-Town. I have to shout out like just boys.
Shout out Damusa.
That's awesome.
And all the young cats trying to do it. Like
Shout out Damusa. One more time.
Right?
Damusa.
Bro, is there anything you want to add apart from the media support? Is there anything you want to
Yeah,
add?
well, for me, mine has nothing to do with music.
Okay.
But I mean, it's we're working on hosting. I'm working on hosting a soccer tournament.
And your collab.
Rocket Supply, me and
your collab. Your Copa collab.
And then
too.
yeah,
Big that one up too.
I have a collaboration with Copa Football.
Management.
You know, where we're doing like
Oh, bro, that's dope.
pop up.
Yeah, you should see the design.
You see the designs,
Bro, it's like my whole
working,
life,
it's in the pipeline.
everyone compares me to like Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah?
right? And everyone is like, I never chased that dream. So I'm hearing this, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna kill it.
Oh, but we would like to get like media.
I would like
guys
to
involved.
more than love you guys. It would be so
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
We'll be honored.
Oh, we're gonna work on this. Please,
come
we're
on,
gonna
yeah,
support you
yeah,
any way we can.
yeah.
So when is that beginning?
Hopefully, we just started working on it. So hopefully by mid next year, we should.
Next year. So I get
It
to
should
play
be-
in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what
okay,
We'll bring you a
No, so
dress
the thing
show.
is,
Come
the
and sign
thing
all
is-
of that.
Yeah, the thing is, we are setting up a tournament.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
coming.
We'll have like
that
other
one.
activities, but
Okay. So
the
you've got your
tournament
pop-up. You're working on your beats. You're...
and
Yeah,
the
you're
soccer
spreading
tournament
away.
and
That's
an art
another
exhibition
lifestyle.
too. Yeah.
Hey!
Back was doing his live experience.
That's
Yeah, so it's like a whole like that's
Also,
how we
if
come
we are not
together.
doing Lamem stuff right now, we might all be doing
Always
Spacely
doing
stuff, or
something.
all be doing RGZ stuff, or all be, you understand?
It's
It's a company.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just so proud of you. It breaks my heart that you had to leave. I'm actually also getting my podcast up soon. I'm really up to
Oh,
That's gonna be
they buy the
crazy.
bring
Because there's like no hose bars.
You get
We're
me?
talking about tapping.
Yeah.
I mean on Instagram. Come on now. Shout out to your wifey.
Yeah. Shout out to my love. I see you. My baby
Shout out to
girl.
your wifey, you know.
Shouts to my wifey. Yeah.
Shout out to my wifey. Shout out to all the single guys out there. Just like that.
Put them on the
I have to let
TV.
them go. Oh, I wish she could walk on. But anyways, has she got any sisters though? Any friends who look like her?
No.
On that note, I have to let you guys go. So guys, the project is going to be on all platforms again this Friday, midnight. It's going to be there. Please find it. Pre-save.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
out
Is there going to be a deluxe? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get the most.
You
out
might
of it.
actually, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how things
Okay,
go.
we'll see.
But some
Follow them
songs
on
didn't make
social
it.
media.
I
Find
think.
them. Support them. I have to let them go from here. Thank you so much for watching. They're not gonna stop. I have to sign off. Yeah, MX Live. I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday. I'm going to be here. We're going to talk some more. Salute.
Baby, come here, make I flex you. Moku show them how we run thing, yeah. If you try, now she go rush you. He be only me where they touch thing, yeah. He be me where be controller. I book one room for Paloma. I know fire, the Uber for my boba. What you go chop, I go order sweet aroma. Tonight go be fire. War on the soul.